former world champion of the time trial discipline, clearly on good form going into the first major target of his Giro d'Italia, rocketing away and making hay on the flat approach to the final 6-kilometre climb. Five-time stage winner Ganna, heading towards the finishing line and taking a huge chunk of time, and all his news was looking increasingly impressive out on the road. Meantime, Ben O'Connor, another Australian, was doing great work at the front of the race. Losing time relative to Tadej Pogačar. Pogačar then hitting the final climb with work to do to get the better of Ganna. He's off the stage win. Which brings to a really good time, lost time on the flat. Tadej Martinez in third place, battling very effective time. Saw him get the better of Giro in second place. Giro Thomas sustained the losses, and Tadej Pogačar heading towards the finishing line. Nowhere had a chance of riding to victory in the stage.
Catching a glimpse of that pack that's underneath Tadej Pogačar's saddle. No, it won't be a spares pack. I've been asked by a few people. I'm wondering if it is the telemetry equipment, power meter, or the telemetry equipment from say, UCI Velon broadcaster to get all the power and speed measurements. I'm not exactly sure.
Today he's up against a man in pink who looks to be strengthening his grip on the Maglia Rosa. There's still a very long way to go in the Giro. Not quite time for the gold ticker tape. But this is a big day, laying the foundations for Pogačar. Started the day hoping to power home his advantage. And if the last time check is anything to be believed, he's well on his way to doing that, is Tadej Pogačar. This is not a done deal yet. Pogačar is absolutely motoring. He's putting a big gap between himself and the other contenders for the Giro. We wondered if that would happen today anyway, but he's getting mightily close to a late shot at a stage win. It's going to be difficult from here, but not impossible.
No, not impossible, and he will be aware of the situation, and he's a specialist at this sort of finish here, where uphill, the final number of kilometres, the way he goes, and we can see
Yano would say, slow down.
Ganna is a little bit concerned here for the moment. Along, and that is a real strong performance there from the small, lightweight Colombian.
I wonder if that's just Filippo Ganna thinking, oh, I've just seen that. I wonder what this man, Poggy's about to do. 2.1 Ks to go, 48.15 and counting. This is not a done deal yet. Pogačar is absolutely motoring. He's putting a big gap between himself and the other contenders for the Giro. We wondered if that would happen today anyway, but he's getting mightily close to a late shot at the stage win. It's going to be difficult from here, but not impossible.
No, not impossible, and he will be aware of the situation, and he's a specialist at this sort of finish here, where uphill, the final number of kilometres, the way he goes, and we can see.
Yeah, I know it's a slow down.
Ganna is a little bit concerned here for the moment.
They might be regretting the little sunglasses move a moment ago. Oh dear. But it did look, didn't it, at the bottom, as if it was done and dusted. 1.5 k's to go. Thomas yet to finish. And he's at 700 metres here. And if you see Pogačar going like that, and you see Thomas here, the gap's going to be substantial, isn't it, in the GC, I think, today. Thomas being cheered on, but he is not bringing it back to the same extent that Martinez did. He's not bringing it back to the same extent that Pogačar is doing.
No, and as I talked about earlier, Geraint Thomas on the flat section, the big gear stuff, he's a real specialist at that, but with the uphill, he struggled a little bit here. But again, he has put in that big ride here, and I think at the end it'll be interesting to see what his advantage or what his loss will be to his main rival Pogačar, because he's finishing like a train.
He's just got to be careful with Martinez as well here. Danny Martinez finished 1:32 down with a 53.33. Thomas started the day 1 second ahead of Danny Martinez, and Geraint Thomas is going to slip, I think, to just behind Danny Martinez. Thomas moves from second to third on the podium here. And Danny Martinez has put in quite the performance to get in front of Geraint Thomas in the time trial. That's the headline of the day in the GC so far.
Well, so far as we see Geraint Thomas finish here, Danny Martinez, as it was a real big performance from him today, and he will be really happy with that. As we go into more of the train that will suit him, but as we can see, Tadej Pogačar here just giving his all here in the final run to the line.
Let's have a look at where he is, because this could be tense and tight. Ganna will be hoping to hold on, but is he going to do? I'm not sure. It's going to go right down to the wire, 46 seconds in counting. Top Ganna was about to go box office again. He had the sunnies on, ready to celebrate. But Pogačar in pink is turning up here and wants to finish the job as quickly as possible at the Giro d'Italia. Here he is going for the line. It's Pogačar with a finish line in front of him. Well down at the bottom of the hill, but he's flown up it. Tadej Pogačar is there, breaking the heart of Ganna, winning the stage, and Tadej Pogačar, home advantage, power down, strengthens his grip on the Maglia Rosa. Ganna with that home advantage, but it's wiped away. Pogačar with the power, and Pogačar producing one of the time trial performances. That's pretty incredible. He was 44 seconds down at the first check, 47 seconds down at the second check, well up at the final check, and Pogačar in pink is perfect. That is special.
Well, this is the man you could expect something of a performance like that from, and it looked like that was going to be a difficult one, considering the wind condition. We suspect that it started to blow a bit more. They had to invest a bit more energy, but this man, that final climb, that was a monster performance again.